Hi YouTube, it's your boy Walt, and today we are reacting to the most betrayed, but then became the most overpowered characters out there. Hopefully these are the most betrayed, because it says he was betrayed but came back after overpowered. But if I know etymology, which I always say that wrong, this is usually going to be like a top 10 type of thing. So let's see. Listen. Double time on my business. I've seen this.
From a lowly gatekeeper proving them wrong by becoming the strongest to a hopeless otaku becoming the leader of a powerful guild. These are the anime where the betrayed characters returned overpowered. Number 10, Berserk of Gluttony. Fate Graphite works for a noble family as their gatekeeper, but because he wasn't born with any cool powers, he's bullied, lied to, and humiliated by just about everyone he knows.
I've seen this.
All of that starts to change when Fate kills a bandit one day. Right after killing the bandit, Fate's gluttony skill absorbs the bandit's telepathy and appraisal skills. On seeing this, Fate realizes that his power isn't useless after all.
I started thinking that bandit was kind of like tough. Because the nigga did get instantly kind of powerful. I be wondering how tough that nigga really was. You got an appraisal skill? Usually people don't got that in anime. Appraisal skills are really rare.
That's true.
And that if he absorbs more skills, he'll undoubtedly even surpass the Holy Knights and Nobles. And that's exactly what he starts doing. Fate intellectually plans his raids and consumes as many skills as he can. But at the same time, he keeps a low profile so his forbidden gluttony skill's true power doesn't come to light.
I don't know why I'm
Berserk
shaking my
of
head, but
Gluttony
I
is
agree
the
with this.
perfect betrayal anime for you if you like a main character who uses his head just as much as he does his fists.
I mean, you're giving him a little too much credit there. He don't use
Number
his head that
9,
much.
I'm quitting heroing. Next gig is at the Demon Queen's castle. Leo Damon Hart saves the world from the demon army, and his
I've seen this
prize
too.
being exiled by the king because of false rumors that
I couldn't finish this. Because at first it was cool, but then when he was like trying to get him to kill him and shit, when he was trying to get the demon army to kill him, I was like, shit lame, nigga.
It's not facts. These sites are not facts.
Y'all just took a whole twist that I wasn't into.
said Leo wanted to become the next Demon King. Having been betrayed by his own kind, Leo goes straight to the Demon Queen Echidna and her generals for a job. Echidna declines, but her generals who greatly admire Leo for his powers hire him.
No.
But the condition is he will have to work in secret. Since he can't get caught, Leo decides to don a new persona as the Black Knight Onyx, who parades across the Demon Kingdom fixing problems. I'm Quitting Heroing is a bit different from the other anime in this list, since its MC's already too overpowered to begin with, but he is portrayed by its entire race and technically does return with a new identity and gets even more overpowered each passing episode. It's also quite a lighthearted anime than the betrayal theme usually implies. Instead of becoming more of a comedy at times, but one that's definitely still worth watching.
Yep. Get sliced.
Number 8, The Kingdoms of Ruin.
Yeah.
After living for centuries in harmony with the
I really didn't like this one. I didn't like this one at all. Because like right off back, a really nice ass lady gets, let's just say, done dirty in front of a whole crowd of people, bro. I be hating when like animes be making it seem like humankind really would watch upon something like that in Glee. I don't believe it's true.
Say, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
The human race is finally able to develop weapons that outclass magic. As soon as this shift in power takes place, the Redia Empire orders the death of all witches, so that the humans are the only race that's left alive. It's right after this declaration of genocide that the witch Chloe and her pupil Adonis are brought in front of the Emperor. Shortly after, Chloe is executed while Adonis is taken prisoner by the Empire. 10 years later, a group of witches are able to free Adonis, but he doesn't seem like the man he once was.
I can't even
Adonis
rewatch that
is driven
anime
by
'cause of that
rage,
shit.
and after breaking free, Adonis starts brutally murdering all human guards in his vicinity. Every moment of his imprisonment, he only thinks of ways of ending the human race for its crimes.
Like, hold on. I just gotta say this. I'm not like expecting to find a bunch of anime I haven't watched. Like I've watched like every anime out there that is good enough to watch, honestly. But like, with that being said, there's some anime that I just can't touch again. Like this one, I couldn't handle that scene, bro. So I'll probably never watch this anime again. And I'll rewatch anime all the time. I was just rewatching Slimes earlier, the season, just like this week. I rewatch anime all the time. I just rewatched Solo Leveling. But I will never touch this shit ever again.
Against the witches. But while he plans on exacting his revenge, he's told by the witch Dorica that there is a way of bringing Chloe back, but she needs his help. The Kingdom of Ruin is pretty much exactly what you'd expect a betrayal anime to be like. It's got the revenge-driven MC who's overpowered and plenty of twists and betrayals that'll surprise you. It's definitely not the best in terms of pacing, but it'll appeal to you if you're looking to look past a few of its shortcomings.
No, I mean,
Number 7, adventurers who don't believe in humanity will save the world.
Nalgava. The truth.
I don't fucking like this anime, bro. This one, bro, we can just skip. Because, bro, this whole anime is just about them learning how to trust again.
Oh, really? That sucks.
The whole time I'm here like, I want to see some cool shit happening. Oh, no, we just gotta learn how to trust it. Shut the fuck up and just
Why'd you help spread a plague?
Fired from his party and dumped by his girlfriend on the same day, Nick decides to become an otaku, with his sole purpose being to worship the idol I get. But buying all the idol merch costs a lot, so as much as he hates it, becoming an adventurer is his only option to get by. However, things change when Nick sits with 3 strangers at an inn. As fate would have it, all 4 of them share a common thing about their past. They've all been betrayed by someone.
Yeah.
Tiana is a mage whose fiance left her out of jealousy and she became a gambler, while the drunk sitting at the table is Zim, an ex-priest.
I ain't gonna lie, his story I feel bad about. Because the little girl who like professed her love, and the nigga said, bro, you're a little girl. I can't be with you. And then she was like, what? Okay, nigga, I'm gonna claim rape.
Bruh.
Women don't understand how much power they have. I know this is like an anime and I'm bringing real life into it. But I've been said this. It's like, bro, it's scary being a dude dealing with a woman in any case, bro. You gotta be careful what you say.
Who was falsely accused of abuse, and that downward spiral led him down the path of becoming a womanizer. Last but not least, the half-dragon girl is Karun. Her party left her to die in a dungeon after stealing all her goods. With life looking dull, everyone agrees to Nick's idea of forming a party, and with that, the team Survivors sets the goal of ridding the world of corruption after becoming overpowered themselves. They also vow to get back at all those people who betrayed them, but that's easier said than done, since there's one small problem. Their party is flat broke. So first they need to earn a few pretty pennies. Thus begins their legendary comic adventure into hundreds of dungeons and towns across the world as they strive to become overpowered individuals.
I think it's because I'm hot, bro. When I'm hot, I just start
Got
nodding.
you now. Stop stealing my lines. What? This is the end for you.
Number 6, chillin' in my 30s after getting fired from the Demon King's army.
I like this one. This one is dope.
Despite having no magical powers, Dariel has been running the entire demon army. But when his stepbrother becomes the new Demon King, Dariel is fired and left penniless. Wandering the outskirts, Dariel sees a human girl being chased by a monster and hurries to her rescue. To show her appreciation, Marika drags Dariel to her village, where he is quickly offered the role of becoming the village's protector. While he is quite honored, Dariel is puzzled to see how easily he's able to fit in with the humans. Well, that's until a little later when the realization hits him that he's not a demon, but a human.
I wish more anime would like this in the pacing. Because this nigga, we really see him go from like being, I guess you could say betrayed. He was betrayed, kicked out, finds a new chick, finds a new family in town to be in, becomes the protector, grows in rank, becomes the mayor, has a son, meets his real father, meets his adopted father again, brings his whole family together. Like, I just really liked the whole thing about it. The pacing to me was great, and I just liked it.
Explains why Dariel couldn't use any demon magic. However, humans have their own magic called aura, and Dariel quickly becomes a master in it. With that, Dario decides to stay in the village, learning more about Aura, while at the same time, his stepbrother's kingdom is falling to pieces without him. Soon, an uprising begins in the lands, and with Dario becoming so strong now, he will inevitably find himself in a confrontation with his stepbrother. But this time, the difference is that he'll return overpowered. Number 5, Yona of the Dawn.
I haven't watched this, but I know about it, and I won't lie. This is where a bit of like my sexist gene kicked in. Yeah.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, little homie, and press that notification button too, my nigga. Now let's get back to it.
It needs to be a special type of anime for me to watch an anime with a female protagonist lead. I'm just gonna be honest. We can have a conversation about it a little later. But my biggest thing is if it's not like Ghost in the Shell, the Saga of Tanya, the evil, you know what I mean? Most of the female protagonist leads just don't do it. They just don't do it for me.
Yona is the princess of the kingdom of Koka, and she's fallen in love with her cousin, Suwon. Yona soon confesses her love to him, but Suwon declines. And about 5 days later, Yona witnesses Suwon murdering her father, the king. In an attempt to keep his act of treason silent, Suwon orders the death of Yona. But Yona's bodyguard Hack arrives just in time and both of them flee. With no one to turn to and nowhere else to go, Yona and Hack survive in the wilderness. It's a painful time for Yona, but reclaiming her kingdom is the only thing on her mind.
I honestly don't give a fuck. Already what you told me is boring and shit. This is exactly what I'm talking about. The moment you have a female lead, the whole story's gotta be some boring ass stupid shit about her running away and some nigga needs to protect her and she wanted to fucking marry her cousin. Like, what the fuck are we talking about, bro?
Man, what the fuck is you talking about?
Nah, we gonna have to skip this one. We're gonna have to skip this one. We're gonna have to skip this. Yeah. Beat your ass.
The streets of Night City are a cruel place, and they finally caught up to David. David is mourning the death of his mother, but when he discovers a new piece of tech and runs into a mysterious netrunner called Lucy, things start looking up for him. Lucy takes David on a series of heists throughout Night City, and later they head back to her apartment where they share a brain dance. To David, this was the best thing that had happened in weeks, but it turns out that this was all an elaborate ruse by Lucy just so she could take back the tech David had. That does hit you in the feels, but the betrayal subplot actually takes the passenger seat after this episode. Lucy and David eventually get together later in the anime, and David goes on to become an overpowered Night City legend as he gains new skills. Cyberpunk Edgerunners is gritty for the most part, but it also has a lot more betrayal spread out between its 12-episode-long season.
I'm pretty sure he does die at the end, bro. I feel like I watched this and I was so sad at the end. Oh my god, dude, I am sweating.
Of all the anime present in this list, Cyberpunk Edgerunners is the one that does the most in the least amount of time. It'll make you feel angry, euphoric, surprised, and it checks all the boxes for what an unforgettable anime needs.
I felt that way, I won't lie.
Number 3, Dead Man Wonderland.
I watched this.
One of the all-time classics in the betrayal anime genre remained Dead Man Wonderland. The story of how a seemingly I
feel like I didn't really finish it. You know? I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like there were aspects of it I liked, but as a whole, I'm not sure.
Ordinary high schooler Gante Igarashi was framed for the murder of his classmates and then put in the world's worst prison. Gante finds out that his own lawyer betrayed him by forging evidence. Gante can't think of a single reason why all of a sudden his life has been turned upside down and who is the mastermind that orchestrated this. Things are a mystery, but what's very clear to Gante is that he must become the strongest in this madhouse prison if he wants to survive. Dead Man Wonderland is a bit of a murder mystery story with plenty of hard-hitting moments in between. While it has been a long time since it first aired, the themes of betrayal in Dead Man Wonderland are represented like no other, so not checking out would be considered a crime punishable under Dead Man laws. Number 2, Kamikaze, working for a god in a godless world.
Yeah, I surprisingly like this. At first, I was like, I'm not gonna like this. Then I kept watching, and even though it's not like no fighting or anything like that, I like the world building. It's really interesting.
There aren't
I'm
enough
waiting for
people in
season
our
2.
village to help out with the harvest, so thank you.
Okay, I know how this works.
Yukito Urabe is the son of a deranged religious cult leader, and they drown him since they hope he'll reincarnate as their next leader. Luckily, Yukito is
I
reincarnated in a
forgot that's why they did that. That's fucking crazy.
Boy, ain't no fucking way, boy.
brand new world that has no religion. But while all appears to be nice here at first, he learns that without religion, the government orders citizens to if they aren't of any use. Those who don't commit that are labeled as deviants and are to be captured. With
about
this
to
harsh
say,
reality in mind,
that's not
Yukito
my
prays to the
laptop, right?
old god Mitama from his previous life, and she appears in the form of a young girl. Together, Mitama and Yukito plan to save the world from the government, even if it means they need to take a few
Why am I
lives and
bobbing my
declare
head?
themselves as the rulers of this new world.
Now, so let's begin! I'll prove what my newly regained powers are capable of!
I don't
Number
know.
1, Beast Tamer.
Arios.
I like Beast Tamer.
August. Lean.
Yeah, they kick him out the party and then they come back trying to kiss his ass. Sucking my dick is what I would have told them.
Mina? Are you serious?
Rain works as a beast tamer for the adventurer Arios and his party. He can
Beast.
form pacts with beasts for their powers, but Rain's not too good when it comes to that, so that's why Arios thinks it's better to just fire him instead. Dejected by his team, Rain thinks of becoming a solo adventurer, and during his exams, he finds a member of the cat
This nigga just gets mad lucky, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if his power is taming or luck, because he just starts running into all these hyper species or super species or species beings, top being species, mad species, and then he's just taming all the species. I'm like, how are you doing this, bro? How you just keep running into him, bro? So your whole life you never ran into one. Now you leave the party and you run into all of it. That's crazy. That's wild.
tribe in danger from a giant saber-toothed tiger.
And why didn't you tame the tiger, bro? If you can tame her and she's way stronger than you, so you can't tame a tiger? Well, get the fuck out of here.
Rain rushes to protect her, but ends up getting saved by the mysterious woman instead. However, on seeing Rain's willingness to help her, Kanade forms a pact with Rain. Using his beast taming skill, Rain tames Kanade, pun intended, and is able to inherit her superhuman strength. Both Kanade and Rain form a party and proceed to take on other, crazier missions. Rain keeps on forming more pacts with overpowered girls and becomes even more overpowered himself in the process. Meanwhile, his old party and Arios are frustrated with jealousy and think of humiliating Rain somehow. Beast Tamer is the story of how Rain goes from being an adventurer nobody wanted in his party to one of the strongest warriors in the world.
This shit just dumb. I liked it though. I ain't gonna lie. I watched it at least twice. But this nigga just gets everything so easy, bro. Everything so easy, bro. I can't even do this, bro. I can't keep doing this, bro. This nigga just pissed me off, bro. I wish my life was like that, nigga. You know what? Like, sub, man. We getting up out of here. I can't do this shit. I can't do this shit.
I hope you niggas enjoyed the video. But even if you didn't, don't forget to like and subscribe or I'ma shit on your carpet. It's your boy Walt. Catch you in the next video.